So I'm walking down the street on my way to McDonald's. Cause I'm hungry. I mean, I'm real hungry. Cause I ain't ate nothing since I was like 5. So I'm walking down the street finna get me a Big Mac. And this dusty nigga rolls up on a bike. Talking about some, what's up, shorty, how you doing? I said, nigga, how you think I'm doing? I'm going to get me some McDonald's. I'm hungry, nigga. I'm hungry. So he looks all stupid and stuff. So he's like, well, how about I buy your lunch? I said, nigga, you on a big wheel. How you gonna buy me some lunch? You can't even afford a car. So how about you get out and go somewhere? So he's looking all stupid and stuff. So he's like, well, how about I give you a ride on my bike? I said, nigga, how about I ram your balls into the middle of the bar on the bike until they shrivel up like little raisins? How about that? So he gets all, you know, flabbergasted and stuff and rolls off on his bike. So I continue walking down the street. And this time, I'm hungrier than before. And some old lady rolls up to me on a wheelchair, asking me to help her across the street. I said, lady, I'm hungry. I ain't got time to help your cripple ass across the street. So she's like, starts begging me and stuff, crying and all that. So I'm like, fine, I'll take her across the street. So I start walking her across the street. And I start thinking, I'm kind of hungry. And this little hag is messing up my time. So I see this Escalade coming. It's a real big black Escalade. So I start thinking. So you know what I did? I pushed her out the wheelchair and let her hit on it and let her fall in the street. And I watched the big Escalade come and crush over her little wrinkly body. And she just sitting there just crying and dying and stuff. And I'm just looking at her. I just said, well, how's that for walking across the street, you old hag? You Geritol smelling hag. So I keep walking. So I'm walking and it's hot outside. I mean, it's real hot. I feel like a slave on a cotton field. So finally I get to McDonald's and I walk in. And I see this little hoe, this blonde hair and blue eyes, looking like Paris Hilton or something. And I walk up to her and she's like, can I help you? I said, hoe, well, would I be in here if you couldn't help me? Obviously I want you to help me. So she's looking at me all confused and stuff. And she's like, well, what do you want? And I was like, I want a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And she's like, well, is that too much food? I said, hoe, don't ask me questions. I said I'm hungry. I ain't ate since I was 5. Just get to work and stop asking me questions. So she's looking all stupid and, you know, just kind of getting that little attitude. I said, Trick, how about I pull your pants up and give you a camel toe and then kick you in your kitty? So then she gets all just worried and all shaken up. So then she talks about calling the manager. So some little white dude with a nice suit on and some glasses walks in there. And he's like, what's the problem? I said, this cunt won't give me what I asked for. And he's like, well, maybe if you stop calling her names, then she'll give you what you want. I said, nigga, shut the flip up before I pull your pants up and bust your balls. And then I put a butterfly in your balls so you got mothballs. And he starts looking all stupid and stuff and just talking about escorting me out. So I jump over the counter and start stealing burgers and stuff. And some little suicide-looking emo kid that works there, name badge said something like Cornelius or something. He walks up talking about you can't be back here taking burgers and stuff. So I said, you better shut the flip up before I give you some burgers. So he starts looking all stupid and stuff. So he keeps running his mouth and I'm getting tired of it. So I cut off his finger until it started bleeding in the ketchup. So the other customers got burgers, they got blood in their burgers. So he starts looking all stupid and stuff, just bleeding all over and stuff, just getting all over the place. So I start snatching fries and stuff and start putting them under my underarms so they got sweat. So the other customers could taste my sweat in their fries. So then I just start snatching. I took about 10 burgers and like 20 fries and like 30 shakes and stuff. And I start leaving. I walk out the door and I jump out the window and bust all the glass. Then I come back in there and I just stomp on the girl Kitty like 10 times. Then I just leave. Now tell me, is that whole thing unforgivable?